I'm from Martinique, basically. So I am 39 years old next year. So my background is international. So I started actually my love for aviation when I was a kid. When my dad took me for the first time when I was 4 years old, 4, 5, to France. The Martinique is a French island. And it was really amazing for me to go to a new place that I've never been before. And from this point, I just fell in love with aviation for the fact that you go to new places, you discover new cultures. So then I decided this is where I wanted to work, basically. My love for airports started, it was airlines first, then airport. But my goal was to learn from the best and to come back to the Caribbean. So my journey took me to almost around the world, to be honest, except maybe Africa. But I studied at Cranfield University, first of all, in a master, airport planning management, very focused airport. My first job was a checking agent at Virgin Atlantic in the US. Then after my master, I worked in Abu Dhabi with Etihad Airways. So Etihad Airways is Airlines of Abu Dhabi. So Emirates, people know more Emirates, which is Dubai, but Etihad is Abu Dhabi. So I worked there for 3 years, transforming the operation of the hub. It was like a huge project. Moved a bit for Aéroport de Paris, but then my last company before coming back to the Caribbean 2 years ago was Munich Airport. So Munich Airport is known as one of the best airports of the world, in Europe especially. And they are so good that other airports are asking them for help to improve infrastructure, to develop their commercial offers, to open new facilities. So through this international branch of Munich Airport, I did the opening of Istanbul Airport, one of the biggest airports of the world. I worked on now what is a 9 billion project, JFK Terminal 1, where so they are now rebuilding. We started the construction of this new terminal, JFK, and I was responsible to develop how the operation will run. So keep in mind, $9 billion, and I had a team, and we are responsible to develop with architects, with TSA, with Port Authority of New York and New Jersey, how the operation will work. So that was really amazing. In India as well, that was remotely, but Adani, the second biggest group, the second richest group of India, they bought 7 airports. They did not have the expertise at that time, so they asked Munich Airport to help them. So I was responsible with a team of experts in different areas: commercial, finance, operations, security, safety, to help them on those different elements. And then the last project before I came, one of the last one is Uzbekistan. For 7 months, I lived there, 7 to 8 months, where they had a very tiny airport, very small, and now they built this new modern facility, and I was responsible to work with the civil aviation and with the airport authority to basically take them to the opening and to the operationality of this infrastructure. That was amazing, one of my best experience. And then I went to Sofia a bit. So it has been a very, very interesting journey. Let's say to make sure that we provide a safe, secured operation. This is the most important aspect. Making sure we are within the international regulations as well. And then as important as the safety and security is to provide a great customer experience. So this comes with first making sure people understand that as a people is a staff of the airport. We understand their importance. Because we can have the best airport, you can have the best technology, but if you don't have the people, and no one will be interested, right? Mm-hmm. And then you will always get comments about how badly people were treated, because they just remember the experience. Mm-hmm. So I'm working a lot with the airport community. For the past 2 years, I would say that we have developed a great sense of airport community, I would say, at least at manager level. But we are also now working on every employees with the National Transformation Initiative training that was launched earlier this year. But also myself, every week, I actually go and talk to the employees and I make them understand the importance of a role. So, very important. And when I see how people were happy for me, not only in Barbados and at GAIA, but all over the world, and people mentioning how it is well deserved, really it feels good, definitely. And when I see who was also shortlisted, you had an executive vice president of Dallas Airport, you had one of the director of AENA. AENA is the biggest operator of airports. It's in Spain. And when I see this, and they are actually also very vocal in the industry, but then the jury, I guess, decided to give it to me. So it was it's a great recognition, and I think it's important to mention that I did have a celebration for it, and I wanted to celebrate it with the airport. So I invited my friends, but I also invited my staff. I also invited members of the airport community, and to see the turnout, I mean, even me, I was surprised. But it shows, when we talk about, as I mentioned, what I have achieved, this sense of people working together, it is there. People came, we had a good time, and we came because as well I realized that this award is not only me, but it shows possibilities. You know, and when I have the feedback from people around the Caribbean, who say, wow, you know, you're from the Caribbean and you have this award, people are proud. And I think that's why I wanted to also celebrate with the community and celebrate that way, because this can happen to many of us, basically. And I think the possibilities is definitely something that for me is the most important with this award, basically. You know, this is what I keep in mind, basically. So it's good to know, definitely.